What's going on, fellas? How the hell are you? This is Islander. Welcome back to the island. All right, guys, we are in the War Robots hangar, all right? But War Robots is not what we're going to be talking about today. I put it out in yesterday's video. If anybody wanted to know, learn, or hear about an investment that I had got involved in called cryptocurrency. Now, the comment section lit up pretty good, all right? Most people were interested. Some people are already involved in it. And some people just claim cryptocurrency to be the devil. But the majority of the comments that came in were that people wanted to know about or learn about or hear about cryptocurrency and what it was all about. Now, I got to put a disclaimer out, all right? Right off the bat, guys. None of this is financial advice, all right? This is strictly for entertainment purposes only, all right? I'm going to tell you what I do and how I do things and how I started and where I started and where I am now. So first things first, for those of y'all that don't know, and those of y'all that ask, all right, what is a cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital currency asset class, all right? Now, it operates pretty much like the stock market. People invest and the stocks go up. People invest in the crypto and the crypto goes up. It is a very volatile, and I mean extremely volatile market. You can be up $3,000 1 minute and 12 hours later you are down $5,000 only to be back up another $6,000 later on. It fluctuates just like that, all right? There are peaks and valleys all over the place, but overall, in the long term or in the long run, most of these digital asset classes take off and go on an upward trajectory, all right? Now, a lot of these cryptocurrencies don't amount to be anything. Now, there are over, I believe, 10, 11, or 12,000 different cryptocurrencies. So how do you pick? Where do you go? Where can you buy it? All right, we're going to cover all of the basic stuff, just the bare basics in cryptocurrency right now. And I'm going to show you a couple of things that I do. How I got started was during the COVID, all right? After COVID hit, I lost a couple of my side jobs, side gigs that I would do, okay? A lot of places had shut down. I lost a couple of avenues of stream or revenue that I had. So I got into doing a little bit of research saying, okay, I'm not working over here anymore. What can I do to start earning money in a different way? So I started doing research. I started looking at different investments. I looked at the stock market and I came across cryptocurrency, which I had heard of Bitcoin before. And that's all I knew about cryptocurrency was there was something out there called Bitcoin where a lot of people got rich in a long time ago, but it was all dead and over. Well, it's not, all right? And since that initial Bitcoin, there has been a river, an ocean of follow-up coins that have come out. So about that time, I started doing research. And I mean research, reading, watching videos, studying, going over notes, markets of the past, how volatile was it? Where can you lose money? What kind of scams have it had? I wasn't looking so much for all the glory stories, all right? I was looking for the horror stories, the nightmares that people had run into crypto. I want to know, I am coming into this completely green. I don't know anything about it. Okay, I got to learn a ton. I got to get a ton of information stuck in my head before I invest my first dime. And after about 3 months of research, I was finally ready to make my first purchase. All right, I had singled out the coin that I wanted, and it's a coin called Cardano ADA. All right, that was the very first coin I purchased. All the information I had read on it was good. Feedback was great. It was supposed to have the highest ROI, which means return on investment for this run. Okay. Now you're gonna have a bull run like we are in right now. People were asking me, should I invest? What should I buy? Absolutely nothing right now, guys. We are in the peak or the tail end of a bull run. All right, this thing is about to be over, and the market will reset at some point, and the price will come down to what would be affordable, and then we'll start a 4-year bear market, the market of accumulation. All right, in 2025 there will be another big coin halving, and I'll get into all that type of information, all those breakdowns on what that is later on, because there's gonna be a lot of information for y'all to take in. But basically, Bitcoin can be mined through a computer, and every 5 years or 4 or 5 years, it gets cut in half. So if people could produce 12,000 Bitcoins this year, this cycle, next cycle, they can only produce 6. And then the cycle after that will be cut down in 3. And this is what they call the halving. So I don't want to really bombard y'all with too much of the technical part of it, All right, understand that there's all kinds of coins, coins that have smart contracts. There are meme coins. There are gaming coins. There is a coin class asset for just about everything out there in the world right now. But let's go ahead and get to the basics. Where can you actually go? Where can you actually go and purchase some crypto? A lot of people tell me, hey, I see ATMs where I can get crypto. Yeah, I hear that they're out there and you can probably do that, right? But you got to know what you're getting into, all right? There are entry points and exit points for this thing. And that's what if I do decide to start a crypto channel, okay, my main focus will be on entry and exit points. Yes, we'll be talking about different classes, different assets that we're going to be purchasing. And I'm basically going to be showing you exactly what I'm going to do, all right? And then you will do your own research and come up with your own conclusions. But the thing that I would try to install the most is, okay, I'm going to buy Cardano at $1. What is my exit point? Okay, if I'm going to be doing some day trading, where do I want to get out? How high does it have to go? And when it gets there, are you ready to pull the trigger? This is the big issue, guys, that I ran into, and I have made just about every mistake that could be made in this crypto. Okay, I rode a wave up on a certain crypto. It went up almost 80%, and I was just full of hype about how high it was never going to come down. That thing was going to skyrocket to the moon, all right? No, fellas. What goes up must come down, and it did, all right? So I surfed that wave all the way to the top, and I surfed that wave all the way to the bottom. And even though I had a profit of 80% of my money, I didn't make a dime. These are the type of mistakes that I'm going to try to prevent people that will follow if I decide to make a crypto channel. Now understand, if I'm going to make a crypto channel, there is a lot that goes into it. There is a lot of research, a lot of homework. The market is constantly changing. The crypto YouTubers that I do follow, they generally pump out anywhere between 2 to 3, maybe sometimes 4 videos a day during a bull market. That is a big obligation. That would be a huge commitment on my part, especially if people are following me on this, all right, and expecting content based on what they're invested on. Because what you're gonna, if I'm telling you I'm investing something and you invested it, we're invested in together, all right. I ain't gonna lose no money. I have made my mistakes. I have a notebook full of the mistakes that I made, and I mean I may make some new ones, okay, but I would never repeat the same ones over and over again. But first things first, guys, let's take a look over and see what type of platforms you can go and actually buy legit crypto. All right, guys, and here's going to be the top 3 that I would recommend. Okay, you're going to see some more on the top, and you can go take a look at those real quick. There's going to be a lot of them that are going to be coming up, and you would choose the one you want. There is Webull, all right. There is eToro if you want to get involved in leverage trading, which I don't recommend because people totally get wrecked. I have not ventured into it. I have been tempted because the gains there are insane. If you follow certain YouTubers, they kind of guide you and coach you all the way through this leverage trading deal, okay? Now, most of them just want you to go join their Discord group or pay to be a Patreon, okay? If I do a YouTube channel on this, I will never open up a Patreon. I will never open up a Discord that you have to pay to be a part of, all right? Whatever I do, I'm going to do for you guys. You guys have been with me for a very long time, most of y'all, since the beginning of my YouTube channel. And charging you for this, it's not something I'm going to do. The Patreon will be there, okay? But it's not something that you're going to pay in to get extra information. I don't want to do that, okay? And I won't do that. But here are the top 3, all right? 2 of the top, actually, I have all 3 of these. In the bottom Kraken, I have a particular asset called Ripple that is no longer allowed to be sold right now in the U.S. because it is going through a lawsuit with the SEC. You'll hear more about that later on, okay? The second one is Coinbase. I have this one, and I did tell you in that other video or yesterday's video, all right, that I play a few video games. I have money that I earned in those video games, or Bitcoin that is earned in those video games, sent to this account because somehow they have a little connection and they are linked together. So everything will come to the Coinbase account from that Bitcoin that I do earn. All right, I will then convert that Bitcoin, which is minute, or very small, but I will convert that into other cryptocurrencies that I will begin to day trade and flip and try to grow into a larger sum of money. Okay, and we're going to go over that in just a minute. Crypto.com, absolutely my favorite. Okay, this thing has all kinds of security measures. I mean, watch this. Okay, this is the security app. I mean, this is the entry of the app. I'm going to go ahead and put in my passcode. Okay, I cannot tap on these numbers at all. It will not let me tap anything on the numbers. I cannot put my number, my passcode in. Why? Because I am running a screen recorder. Okay, the level of securities that these guys have is ridiculous. I tried to get my father set up on it, and apparently, Crypto.com saw a few red flags. My papa's an older gentleman, and he sent all his information in. Then they wanted him to take a selfie of him actually holding his driver's license, looking at the camera, so that they could verify that he is who he is. The lengths of security that Crypto.com goes through to keep you secure, to keep your money secure, to keep you confident that you have your money with them and that you're going to earn money. And there's always all different kinds of ways to earn here, right? You can invest in stable coins, which don't go up or down. They're just a stable dollar, and you can earn a passive of 10% on your money, okay? The assets that you do have, the cryptos, you can put those into earn or staking, and they will pay you a percentage as they lend your crypto out, all right? You get a percentage, and you get paid weekly, guys. I mean, it is really a tremendous app. I love it. Now, of course, these other platforms do also have staking or earn rewards, okay? But they don't have it on the class or the amount of Crypto.com, all right? Crypto.com has a huge asset collection, and they have staking available or earn potential for a majority of them, okay? They also have the Crypto.com Visa card. And I had this debate with a friend of mine the other day. My buddy invested in gold. I'm investing in crypto. You know, I made the comment, pretty much setting him up, all right? You can't go to a burger place and buy a burger with your gold. I bet you won't do it. And of course, he's gonna snap back at me with the same thing. Oh yeah, well, I like to see you use your cryptocurrency to buy a burger. I whipped out my Crypto.com Visa card. I stuck it in the little slot, and I bought myself and him a burger and just left us speechless. It was classic, all right? Because we invest in two different things. But these are the top three. And once you go over there, there will be a lot of information that you have to fill out, all right? Your personal information. Driver's license, social security number, addresses, phone number, everything. They're going to ask you for a lot of information. They are going to be verifying that you are you. You may get asked to take a selfie holding up your driver's license to verify that it is you. You will have to send in selfies to prove that your face and the face on the driver's license are the exact same face, all right? I think that's where my old man ran into a little bit of a problem. But Crypto.com, undoubtedly, the top. We will talk more about that particular app in the near future if I decide to make a YouTube channel on crypto. All right, guys. So I took out my YouTube money, all right, and I invested in it. You can kind of see some of the stuff that I am invested in right here. Just the day before yesterday, I was up to $42,000, 43, somewhere there, all right, ballpark. You can see right now that I am just under $37,000. Remember, I told you about the market being volatile. You can go ahead and take a look and screen it in, all right, and see the percentages that some of these coins have dropped. Thorchain has dropped 22%. Polygon is down 18%. Sitecoin is down 20%. Cardano, the one, my main investment, is down 14%. Bitcoin, where you at, big boy? You're down 9.45%. So the market goes up, the market goes down, all right? When this first happened to me and I went through my first 20% crash, I completely freaked the hell out, all right? I freaked out to watch my assets or my profit margins drop by 20%, okay? That was scary. Of course, I would go and look for information to find out this is pretty normal. These are drawbacks, or these are corrections that happen in the market, right? The market is going straight up. It will make a correction and come down a percentage, and you can see that volatility in the market. As you can see it right there on the top, where you have the little wavy line, which is right there, okay, where my investments are going up and down throughout the market. But as long as we keep going up, and remember, guys, I started this investment with $8,000. I'm still now sitting at 37. I am hoping to exit out of here with anywhere between 50, 60, 70 plus $1,000, okay? I came in the first market with 8. If I can come into the next market or the after the market resets and come in with $70,000 or $80,000, I'm going to do great in the next 5 years. I will do amazing, okay? So if I can pass any of that information on to you or just kind of show you what I'm doing, you will have to go do your own research, find out what it is you want to invest in, look for your own coins, if you decide to do this, all right? We all make our own decisions, guys, and we're responsible for those decisions, all right? I made mine. I am happy with the decisions I made. Regardless of the mistakes that I've made, all right, I am still in a very clear profit. Now, I told y'all that I was playing a few video games, okay? You will go to the Play Store, your store, okay? And you're going to type in Blitz Bitcoin. And they're going to have up to 6 games here, okay? I'm going to play one little game for y'all real quick. Instead of doing War Robots today, we're going to do a little bit of sweet Bitcoin, okay? Let's do this real quick. And this is what it's going to look like. It says Bling, not Blitz, it's Bling. And sweet Bitcoin. And you're going to see, I'll let you kind of guess what game this is, all right? I think y'all got a pretty good idea. I don't want to say the name for any kind of, crap, I got to do a, do I got to do an ad? We'll pause it out if there's an ad.
You guys are going to
yeah.
love.
All right, guys, we got past the little ad. Now, after every game that you play, you are going to watch an ad. So are you really getting paid for watching, playing the game, or are you getting paid for watching an ad? We all know how this works, guys. It is the advertisement. As you can see on this next round, I will make 1,871 gold. So let's go ahead and play this real quick. And y'all pretty much figured out what kind of game that looks like. All right, we got the target. So let's just do this as quick as possible. Win, lose, or draw doesn't make a difference. There you go. Yeah, baby. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pause it out. Y'all get the idea. Let me finish on this game so we can go ahead and move on to the next thing. I don't want to drag you out through the whole 29 moves. All right, guys, so we are going to go ahead and bring it in for the final move. There it is, game over. We're going to go over here. I'm going to collect my little bit of coin. Okay. Let's keep rock and rolling there, bro. We got it, man. We're just scoring points. You gotta be kidding me, man. Come on, let's go. All right, guys. Now it's gonna come over here. There I got 187,000 coins, and I have 19 more games to play if I want to play. And there's 6 different games of this. You can be doing this thing all day long, fellas. Now we're gonna go back to the home page. Now, at the current rate or the current market, 2 million coins, guys, is about 86 cents. So you're looking at about 43 cents per million coins, ballpark, okay? Are you going to get rich doing this? Are you going to retire off of this? No, you're not. Okay, but what you can do is take your small passive income, come over to your Coinbase, all right? And you will have to open up a Coinbase. As you can see, this is where it's pretty much like that one. I can actually screen record over this one, okay? Let's go down to my profile, okay? And here you can see where I was at about $47. You can see where the market went up, went down, back to 47. And then we took a massive dip. The bears came in, the selling started, but immediately, all right, the buyers stepped back in and started picking it back up. Now, I can almost guarantee you that the guys that sold anywhere in here are the same guys that decided to buy right about here, just increasing their bags of market, or the bags of Cardano, or the bags of Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever it is that they sold off. Your same sellers are your same buyers, and the market will come back to a quick recovery, okay? Now, when you, let me see if I can do this real quick. All right, guys, and I can actually go on for days and days and days and hours talking about this. This 20 minutes that I gave you right now is just the bare basics. People did want to know how I got a hold of free coin or free Bitcoin. That's how I did it, all right? I went and took some tutorials. I went and took some surveys. I played a little video game, okay? And I earned my passive Bitcoin, which I then converted to Cardano, which I will convert into something else later on. As the market fluctuates, I will take profits and reinvest at a lower rate, thus increasing my bags. This is how the system pretty much works, guys. There are a lot of mistakes that can be made. There are a lot of hacks out there. There are rug pulls. People will try and steal your crypto, all right? These are the things that we will talk about if I decide to start a channel. In the comment section, hit me up. Give me your thoughts. Everything we went over. And is this something I should really consider doing in the future? Making a crypto channel where we can do this together, all right? I want your feedback. I want your thoughts. Guys, if you are new to the channel, hit that sub button. Also, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the stuff we got coming up. And if you did like this video, guys, knock the hell out of a like. I really do appreciate it, and it does help me out. And until we talk again, boys and girls, this is Islander, signing out.